channel. You know what time it is, No Press Fam. The people. Welcome everyone to another episode of The Beatdown, the segment where we take multitudes of characters from across many universes and have them battle it out. I am your gracious host, Class. And if you enjoy our content, share, like, subscribe, and become a No Press fan member. We put out new episodes every week. Also, if you want to learn about origins or abilities, check out our playlist titled Brief Origins or BAF. With introduction said, let's get down to the beating. In this corner, representing DC Comics, Lex Luthor. Now, let's get into the endgame. His suit aren't anything to laugh about. It's capable of replacing the boy in blue for a time, and the man had super in his first half of his name, remember that. He has the speed and strength of Superman, and can take it even further with his suit. His suit can actually withstand people like, or creatures and monsters like Doomsday. Now, if you don't know about Doomsday, besides the unusual adaptation of him in live action, you got the taste, of course, of that monster from Batman vs Superman. That was not exactly our original Doomsday, but anyways, besides the point, this Kryptonian monster was able to defeat a huge roster of Justice League characters. We're talking The Flash, Hal Jordan's Green Lantern, Hawkwoman, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, and even Superman himself. Superman had to give up himself, sacrifice himself, just so he could put the big monster down. So, if a monster like that can defeat them and still be taken to the cleaners by a genius in a high-power suit, it could appear obvious that Lex has the suit to hold his own against Tony's suits of armor. He outthought Brainiac, and that genius is out of this world brilliant. Get it out of this world? I know, I can help myself. If he managed to defeat a being of cosmic knowledge, he can probably outthink Mr. Stark. He moves up to Apex Lex, and there is no telling the serious damage he can do to either of Tony Stark's Iron Man suits. This level is multiverse level threat, and Tony only has a handful of armors that can call upon to help. If he doesn't pick the right one the first time, it's curtains for the boy. Prep time would give him a greater advantage. Lex knowing his enemy in advance allows him to construct a calculated move against the boy tech genius. Tony is a confident man and wouldn't prep like Lex would. His ego makes him think he can't be defeated given his countless countermeasures which help Lex exploit it. He can quite possibly hack into the database of Stark Industry, not for using the equipment, although that is also a possibility in itself, but putting aside for now, hack in and learn everything he can about Tony's tech. With the information, find the tools needed to counter those protocols, leaving Tony with only the battle suit he would be currently wearing. He can create a defense shield to hold off Tony's legions, or can develop a device that disrupts the suit's frequencies. The possibilities could go many ways. Take the fight outside worlds, perhaps to another dimension. This allows Lex room to breathe, as Stark's tech will be many miles away even if he could somehow retrieve it. Lex's suit is powerful and tough, and needs to be defeated by a much more superior battle armor suit, on which Tony would be able to get his arm reach at some point. But of course, there's still the possibility that Lex, with all that being said, could still take him down for the count with his suit and his brilliant intellect. Now, representing in this corner, Marvel Comics, Tony Stark himself, aka Iron Man. Let's talk about the endgame. A straight up fist fight, and Tony takes Lex to school. He has trained with some of the most skilled heroes in Marvel Comics. Without any weapons, Tony would leave Lex defeated. He has many more suits than Lex does. It's kind of like who has the most guns. Lex has a good amount, but Tony just has more to outlast him in a battle. He can level up a lot more during the battle than Lex can, as Lex doesn't have a vast array of armor suits to choose from. Each of Tony's suits get better as he keeps selecting one from his inventory. Defeated way more cosmic entities, I want to say, showcasing his incredible capabilities in adapting to even the craziest threats. Have that experience under you shows Lex doesn't have a leg to stand on after a while. His suit would be able to adapt to any fighting style Lex attempts to do up close to him. Lex is less prepared to face someone like Tony, as most of his weapons are directed for people like Superman, which usually consist of kryptonite. Having another genius come through with many armors at his disposal is a lot more to take on than just one. He can use the armor that took on Celestials or gods. Either one will wipe out Lex Luthor's battlesuit. If he has prep time, he too can place Lex in a serious trouble, as his contingency plans might come with several layers of moves. Not a lot needs to be said on behalf of Tony Stark's Iron Man, as his advanced AI would help him in any issue on hand. He can absorb a tremendous amount of energy with the right battle suit. Hack into Lex tech. If he takes the fight to his home, he has several weaponry prepared for home invaders. Take the fight out of this world and he can just summon his armor suits to his location no matter the distance. He has invented his armors to come to him at quick notice, so it wouldn't be long for his suits to come upgrade the one he may be losing at the time. With all that being said, Tony's intellect is very, very superior, or might be more superior, who knows. And on top of that, he has just a vast array of armor suits to depend on, leaving him the victor in this one. But as always, no press fam, it's not up to me, it's up to you guys. So if you liked either one of my arguments, you know what you can do. You can hashtag Lex Luthor, or you can hashtag Tony Stark. And as always, no press fan, we really appreciate you guys. Or you can hashtag Iron Man. As always, catch you guys there. You're keeping it 800 subs. Peace. Shout out to all my content supporters. Not working together, but we like to give credit where credit is due. Ivan the Unstoppable for all the knowledge of comic feats. Watch Mojo for origins and for all the background videos. Comic Historian, Comics Explained, and Key Issues. Go ahead and check them out and tap into the world of comics by supporting other creators. Link to channels will be in the description below.